AI image generators don't work the way you think. Midjourney, DALL-E, Nano Banana, Stable Diffusion, Ideogram, they all start from the same place, pure random noise, TV static. In this video, I'm showing you exactly how text-to-image AI turns your prompt into a finished image, step by step. You'll learn how diffusion models work, why prompt engineering actually matters, and how to write better AI art prompts to get you closer to what you actually want. You type a chimpanzee driving a Jeep through the Serengeti at the golden hour. 4 seconds later, you're staring at something that looks like it came from a wildlife documentary with a real budget, or something Disney created for their next animated blockbuster. How? Here's what most people assume. The AI works like an artist. Blank canvas, sketch an outline, block in colors, fill in details. That's completely wrong. These tools start with TV static, pure visual chaos, that grainy fuzz you see when the signal drops out. Every single image, the chimpanzee, a corporate headshot, a product video, start from the same place. Random noise that looks like your television is having a nervous breakdown. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how static becomes a photorealistic chimp confidently gripping a steering wheel, step by step. And once you see it, you'll write prompts completely differently. So we're going to trace one prompt through the entire system. A chimpanzee driving a vintage Jeep through the Serengeti at golden hour. Every translation, every step of the cleanup process, every decision the AI makes. By the end, you'll understand why some prompts work and others don't, why Midjourney looks different from DALL-E, and you'll watch that chimp materialize from pure chaos. Let's get into it. First thing that happens, your words get translated. There's something that surprises most people. Computers don't understand words, not even a little. They understand numbers. That's it. Your eloquent creative vision, to a computer, it might as well be interpretive dance until someone converts it to math. So when you type that prompt, every word gets converted into what's called an embedding, a long string of numbers that captures meaning and relationships. Chimpanzee gets a different number pattern than gorilla, but similar pattern to ape or primate. Golden hour clusters near warm tones and sunset and dramatic shadows. Think of it like a giant neighborhood map. Similar concepts live close together. Leather jacket lives near biker and rebel and motorcycle. Watercolor lives near soft edges and muted colors. Corporate headshot lives near professional lighting, and LinkedIn profile you'll update once every 3 years. Your prompt becomes coordinates on this map, a destination for the image to aim towards. The more specific your prompt, the more precise those coordinates. The vaguer the prompt, the more room that the AI has to wander around the neighborhood and end up somewhere you didn't expect. Okay, here's where it gets genuinely clever. During training, these AI models were shown millions of images, photos, illustrations, paintings, product shots, everything. But they weren't just shown pretty pictures. They were shown those pictures to be destroyed. A clear photo of a Jeep, the same photo with a little static, more static, even more static, until it's pure noise, totally unrecognizable, basically a visual soup. Then AI was asked, given this noisy image and the text description that goes with it, can you figure out what's the noise and what's the signal? After seeing this millions of times, the AI learned to reverse the destruction. Given a noisy image and a text description, it learned to predict what part of this is noise and remove a little bit of it. Do that enough times in the sequence, and the structure emerges from chaos, like a photograph developing in a darkroom, except the photograph is of a chimpanzee who absolutely should not have a driver's license. So, when you hit generate, here's what actually happens. The AI starts with pure random noise, static, visual garbage. Then it runs 20 to 50 of these denoising steps, sometimes more. In each step, it looks at the current noisy mess plus your prompt and makes a decision. Which pixels should it clean up? What structure should it reveal? What should stay fuzzy for now? Early steps are dramatic. Blobs of color emerge from the static, rough shapes materialize, basic composition takes form. Oh, look, that blob might become a jeep. And that blob might become, I don't know, is that a primate? Later steps get increasingly subtle, refining textures, sharpening edges, getting the light just right, adding fine details that make it feel finished. It's like watching a Polaroid develop in fast forward, except the photo didn't exist until that exact moment. Here's the part most people miss. Your prompt isn't just a starting suggestion that gets forgotten. It's actively guiding every single step, like a navigator calling out directions. The system uses something called cross-attention. Sounds technical, but it works intuitively. It tells the AI which words matter, where in the image. Chimpanzee influences the pixels in the driver's seat. Jeep guides the vehicle shape. Serengeti affects the background landscape. Golden hour makes everything look like a nature documentary narrated by someone with a soothing British accent. Throughout the process, the AI is constantly checking. Does this still match the prompt? If the image starts drifting towards gorilla, when you ask for chimpanzee, the system nudges it back. If sunset is in your prompt, it keeps pulling the colors warmer. This is why prompt wording matters so much. Vintage Safari Jeep triggers different patterns than off-road vehicle, even though they seem to be synonyms to you. Adding film grain or shot on 35mm or hyper-realistic 8K. Those aren't buzzwords, they're steering instructions. Okay, the question everybody wants answered. Is it just copying images from the internet? Honest answer, no, but not in the way you might think. The AI learned patterns from millions of images, what sunset might look like, how fur texture typically appears, what elements go with safari or wildlife photography. But it doesn't store or retrieve specific images. There's no database of pictures waiting to be copy-pasted into your project. Think of it this way. If you spent years studying thousands of wildlife photos, you'd develop intuition on how to paint a believable chimpanzee. Fur patterns, facial expressions, how light falls on different surfaces. But when you paint one, you're not copying any specific photo. You've absorbed patterns and principles, not images. AI works the same way. Pattern math, not copy-paste. That specific chimpanzee in that Jeep, it doesn't exist anywhere else. You created something new. Congratulations, you're basically a wildlife photographer now, minus the malaria risk. Quick side note, if they all work the same way, why do Midjourney, DALL-E, and Ideogram produce such different results? Same engine, very different tuning. Midjourney optimized for artistic flair and wow factor. Dramatic compositions, gallery quality images. Your chimp will look majestic. Ideogram focused on accurate text renderings. If you need readable words in an image, posters, logo, social graphics, that's your tool. DALL-E prioritizes photorealism and giving you exactly what you ask for. Stable Diffusion prioritizes flexibility. You can customize it, fine-tune it, run it on your own computer. They're all doing the same noise-to-image trick, just change with different emphasis. Knowing this helps you pick the right tool instead of fighting against what a tool naturally wants to do. The chimpanzee, for the record, still hasn't explained where he got the keys. If you want to go deeper, how AI is changing search, how to get these tools to recommend your business, what to do before your competitors figure it all out, we've got a 7-day free email course that breaks it all down. The link is in the description. No jargon, no fluff, just daily emails that make you smarter about where this stuff is headed.